Okay guys, welcome to another section of this video. Alright, so I hope you guys are enjoying the classes and I hope you guys are learning and following up as well. Alright, so we are going there, we're heading there by God's grace. Alright, so guys, in our last video we designed the account page. Alright, so we're going to continue from where we stopped. We have to proceed to the information page where you can be able to if you're trying to apply for a loan from any of these loan apps. You first of all you have to put in your informations, your BVN number, your contacts, your names, is a passport of you, and so many things. So we're going to design those pages. I think there are about 5 or 6 of them. We're going to design them gradually. Alright, so we're going to start by duplicating this artboard here. Alright, let's duplicate this. So we'll be working with this artboard. Okay, so I'm going to remove all this. I'm going to remove all this here. Okay, I'm gonna delete everything. Where is this one? Okay, we locked this. Remember we locked this test, so we have to unlock it before I can be able to delete it. Oh, Ctrl Z. Made a mistake. So in case you make a mistake and then probably you deleted something unexpectedly, something that you don't want to delete, you just have to undo it by just clicking on your Ctrl Z. Just go to Ctrl Z to undo. Alright, shortcut for that is Ctrl Z. So this is it. We're deleting this. Okay, so we're going to change this title to permission page. Alright, so and also I'm going to change this to personal information. Okay, so let's align it properly. You can use your scroll button as well. Okay, and this is it. Make sure it's still the same thing as this. 19, yeah. Okay, so we need an accounts icon here. We need an accounts icon here, so we can also click, when we click on it, to take us straight to our accounts page, which is this one here. Alright, so all we have to do is just go to our place image to import the account icon from there. Right, so this is it. Okay, so I don't think this is the one I'm supposed to use. Let me check. I see it here. So this one I want to use. Okay, so just have to bring it here. Let's see, the space here between my icon and this place is 20 pixels. So the space between my icon and my border is 20 pixels. Still going to maintain that same thing here. 20, make sure it's also 20 pixels. Good. Okay, so we just have to highlight these 3 all together. Highlight the 3 of them, then align them vertically. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is going to draw a circle to identify each of the pages. So this page, this first one is for the identity. Okay, so we're just going to bring in our text. Oh no, sorry, a circle. I'm going to draw a circle here, perfectly shaped circle. Okay, so the width and the height will be 47. Yeah, and then this one I'm going to change the color to green, using a green color. Okay, this color, this shade is okay. So we need something like a line here, because we'll be drawing three extra circles, so need a line to demarcate them, something like this. Okay, let me see. All right, so let's increase the size of this line to 1.5 pixel. 1.5, this is okay. And then the space, 6 pixel is okay. Then just have to duplicate this circle, maintain the same 6 pixel, please. Duplicate the line as well, shift it. Okay, let's check. We're using 6 pixels, so I'm gonna maintain that same pixel. All right, so we're duplicating this one again. Going to bring it here, 6 pixel with my line. Duplicate the line, bring it here, and let's say 6 pixel as well. Alright, duplicate this circle again, the last one. Okay, so here we are. So we're just going to highlight everything all together, so we can align them in the center of our artboard. Okay, oh, let's check. So let's see. All right, better. 23 here, 23, perfect. So let's see here, this place should be 20 pixel. Perfect. Okay, so these ones we're going to change the colors to gray. We're going to change their colors to gray. Oh, I forgot to change color of our background. Forgot to change it to white. Yeah, so I'm going to select a darker shade of this gray. Better. So select this and also do the same thing. I wanted to say something. So we're going to make use of the color picker, because Figma has not yet saved the colors here in our document. So we're making use of this color picker here to pick this color, because I won't be able to, if I should select another gray here, I won't be able to get this exact one. So I'll be making use of my color picker, so I can pick this exact color here. Yeah, you can pick any color. Let's say I want to pick this, for example. As you can see, the color applied here, right? If I want to pick this black now, for example, you're seeing the reaction. So this is our color picker. I'm using it to pick this color, so that in order to maintain the same color code as well. So we're doing the same thing here. And then another shortcut for the color picker is I. Just click I on your keyboard and your color picker will be out. So let's pick this color. Alright, so we need a tick button here, a tick icon. So we just have to get a tick icon. Where is it? Okay, this is it. Alright, going to bring it here. Make sure it's aligned properly in the center of the circle. Alright, then we need numbers. This is the first one, so this will be the second, third, and fourth. So let's bring in the number here. I'm gonna type 2. Oh god. Oh, okay, so my test, come here, then type 2. So the number is behind the circle. Just right click and bring to front like we've been doing before, then align it in the center. Okay, so let's see. You can zoom it out. Okay, perfect. So just have to duplicate this number, then bring it here. Let's change it to 3. Alright. Okay, let's see the alignments. Perfect. So duplicate again, bring it here, then change it to 4. Alright, so we're done with this. We're going to identify each of them here. So we just have to duplicate this number, bring it here, then double tap on it. This one stands for the identity. So here is my identity, and then I'm going to reduce the size to 16 pixel. Okay, so here, let's see, the space will be 4 pixel. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this and then bring it here. So double tap and change the text to basic info. Okay, this is basic info. So when moving it around, you see that Figma will also tell you that they are properly aligned. Alright, if you can't do that, you can still make use of your shift and your alt to align them well. So just gonna duplicate this again, bring it here. So change the text to contact. Alright, okay, let's see. I want to align this properly. Perfect. So I'm gonna duplicate this again, bring it here. I'll be changing this to low. Perfect. So here we are. Perfect. So here we have loan, we have contact, basic info, and identity. Alright, so of these 3, since this page is just for the identity, these ones we're going to reduce their opacity. Reduce it to 80 pixel. No, 60. Perfect. Alright, so we just have to duplicate this text, bring it here. I'm going to change the name to first. I'm going to change the text to first name. Okay, first name, and then we reduce it to light. We're going to make it lighter. Yeah, and also, okay, the size of the text is okay. Then we need a button here. We need a rectangle here. Okay. Okay, so just make it 44. The height, we'll change the height to 44, and then we're going to call the edges to 5%. Alright, Then let's see, the space will be 8 pixel. Perfect. So what we have to do is duplicate these two and then bring them down. So the spacing is gonna be 20 pixel. Perfect. So make sure you just check the space 20 pixel. When you're done with that, duplicate again. Once you duplicate, Figma will also help you to maintain that same alignment. So we're going to duplicate this thing into 5. Into 4, sorry. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So all we have to do is just change the names. So this one will be middle name, and this will be last name. Changing this to last name, and then we're changing this to date of birth. Date of birth. Okay, I'm changing this to gender. And then lastly, marital status. Marital status. Perfect. So we need to increase this output as well. We need to increase our output. So we need to increase the height. Okay, let me zoom out. And then just drag this down, because we still have some things we need to apply down here. So just drag this down. So for this place, we're going to duplicate this. So duplicate, bring them down.
Alright guys, thank you for staying to the end of this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and also leave a comment. Alright, thank you. Bye.
Of your face or valid ID, capital letter. So we're changing this, we're changing this to regular. Okay, and then we're going to align it in the center. Let's see. Perfect. 8 pixel. So then as for this, we'll be increasing the height, and then I need to reduce the width a bit. So this container is for our picture. This is where you upload your picture. Just have to curve this to 15 pixel, and then I'm gonna change the fill to a lighter shade of this. So we're just going to reduce the opacity from here. Yeah, so reduce the brightness from here. And also we have an illustrator here. So just go to your assets file and then go to the assets, the illustrators. This is it. Illustrator of a lady holding a camera. Oh, not this again. Why do I keep making the same mistake? So here we are. Okay, just bring this here and then align it properly inside this. So we just have to reduce the size and then bring it in. align it in the center of the rectangle. Alright, then we continue. Let's continue. So duplicate this and bring it down. So the space between these two will be 20 pixels as well. And then we're going to change this text to BVL number. Yeah. Okay. So we need another text here in the center that says how to get your BVL. How to get your BVL. Alright, so I'm going to change this to regular, and then align it in the center of your artboard. In the space between the two will be 20 pixels. Perfect. So we need another button here. Just have to duplicate this button, bring it down here. So just have to reduce the size. We'll bring it here. Okay, let's see. Just have to reduce the width a bit this way. So bring it here. So the space between my button and my text 8 pixels as usual. Then we're going to change the fill to red and remove the okay, so this is it. So here we're going, let me say, okay, 8 pixels, fine. So inside here we're going to bring in a text that says die star 565 star 0 star hash. So we just have to duplicate this, bring it in here. Okay, so if your own is right behind your rectangle just like my own, all you have to do is right click and bring it to front. Alright, then double tap and say die hash 56 hash 0. Then here. Okay, so we're going to change the fill to white. Changing the fill to white, and then the size of the text, okay, I believe it's 16 pixels. So just have to bring this to the center, align it in the center. Okay, alright, we'll be changing the text style. Okay, so regular, better. Alright, so we are done with this. Then we still need to duplicate this for the next one, which is bank name. So just duplicate this, make sure it's also 20 pixels, and then we're going to change this text to bank name. Alright, highlight this to duplicate, 20 pixel spacing, and then we'll be changing this to bank account number. Okay, let's see, bank account number. Account number. Alright, perfect. So also we need a button here that says next step. Alright, then before that I need to get this toolbar. So we just have to duplicate this button, this ones, duplicate all of them. Copy them, Ctrl C, go back to your artboard. Where is it? Okay, at the top, click on the name of your artboard and then paste it there, Ctrl V. So this is it. I'm gonna bring it down. Alright, let's zoom this out. Okay, so this one, just have to align it properly. Let's see. Okay, and then for the button, I need to align it properly as well. So let's check the space here. Let's see. Space 65 pixel. Okay, come here and then check the same thing. Okay, so we're not having the same space here. Just have to align it in between this and this button. So we have 42 here and we have 39 here. So we need to shift it up. 43, 38, 39, 42, 40, 41. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to change this text to next step. Okay, just align it in the center. Perfect. Alright, so this next step, I'm going to make it change it to medium. Okay, so guys, we're done with this first page. Alright, so the next page we'll be designing is for this pictures that when we click on it, in case we want to upload a picture of ours or upload a valid ID. So when we click on this, it will take us to where we can upload a picture or any valid ID that we're making use of. Okay, so all we're gonna do is duplicate this artboard. Let's just duplicate this one here. Control D. Okay, this is it. So we're going to remove all this. Okay, going to delete all these things here. Alright, so we just have to highlight the artboard and then look for this text, which is this. For it from your layers here, highlight it, unlock it like I said, then delete it. So we're changing this thing. Just, you don't have to even type, just delete it. Okay, then come here, copy this. Alright, click on your artboard, then paste to maintain the same alignment for you. Same thing here, copy this, come here and paste. You see that to maintain the same space and alignment for you. So we're changing this text to photograph page. Photograph page. Okay. Yeah. And then the color, we're changing the background to white. Alright. So I'm just going to bring this toolbar, just copy it and then come here, paste. Okay, so align it properly and then check. Perfect. Alright, so all we need here is just a text and the container where we can input an image. So we just have to duplicate this text, bring it here. We're going to change the color, the fill, to this light orange. So we're going to use a darker shade of that, and then increase the fill, the opacity up to 100%. Okay, so double tap, change the text to move your face into the screen. Okay, and then the size of the text will be 16 pixels. So just align it properly, and then the spacing using 90 pixels. Perfect. So here we're just going to draw a circle where we can mark our image inside it. Draw a perfectly shaped circle. Place it in the center. So it has to be in the center of the artboard. This way. Alright. So we have to go to our plugin, or in case you have, okay, this time around we'll be maxing an image. So let's go to our place image. Okay, I have some images. Show some images here. Okay, so I just have to go to my download. Remember what I taught you guys? Remember in our previous classes I taught you how to max image inside a shape. Alright, so that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to highlight this image from my desktop file, open it. Okay, so just place it here. Once you tap, it automatically marks inside your circle. Okay, so but then we need another image that has a background, so that's to be more visible. The round shape will be showing. Okay, so let's get another image that has a good background. Okay, let's see this one. Alright, this is better. Okay, so what next? I'm done with this. All we have to do is duplicate this artboard from a second screen that says we should shake our face. I don't know if you guys have used any of all this loan app. So you know, while placing your image, you see that they'll ask you to shake your face to the left, shake it to the right, so that they can be able to capture your face very well. So just have to change this text to shake your head from side to side, then brackets more than 30 degrees. First stop and then close your brackets. Okay, so we're going to change this text to center. I'm going to select the center align. Alright, so this is it. Then align it properly. So remember we were using 90 pixels from here. We're going to maintain the same thing, 90. Okay, and then align it in the center of your artboard. Okay guys, we've come to the end of this video. So in our next video we'll be designing other pages. We're done with this first page. Oh my god, we forgot something guys, we're not done yet. So for this page we are supposed to apply some of these buttons. We need to bring in an icon, a drop down arrow here where we can select the date of our birth and all that. Here also for the gender we need a drop down arrow here as well. Okay, so just have to go to our assets. Okay, so I have it in my downloads here. I should where is it? So this is the drop down icon here. Okay, so we're putting it in our date of birth here. Let's see, the space will be 12 pixels. Zoom it out. Let me zoom it out. So, let's make it 16 pixels. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to bring it here as well. So what we have to do is copy this, copy it. Okay. Come here, paste it here. No, doesn't work that way. So let's see. I'm going to use the duplicate option. So we duplicate this, then bring it here. Let's see. $16. Okay, duplicates. Alright, so it's already maintaining the same spacing for us. Then bank name, we'll be putting it here in our bank name as well. So duplicate. Where is it? Oh no, just tap duplicate. So I'm gonna bring it down to my bank name, then place it here. Let's check the alignment. 16 pixel, perfect. Alright guys, so here we are. We've designed the permission pages, the first page for our permission page. So we're going to design the basic info page, the contact page, and the loan page. So see you guys in our next video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye. Okay guys, welcome to another video discuss. So in our previous video we stopped here, right? So we stopped at this page, this photograph page, and like I said, this page is where when you click on in this button, this container here, alright, so once you click on it, take you to another page where you can be able to upload a picture of yourself, or probably record a picture, record your face. So this is the screen, the first screen, and here is the second one where they are telling you to adjust your face from side to side and all that. Alright, so the next page is there. We'll be duplicating this one to indicate that we are done imputing our image. So we just have to duplicate this page here, and then we'll come here, delete this illustrator. Alright, so here we're going to bring in this same image here. Okay, so just go to your place image. Alright, I think I have it in my download. Okay, so this is it. Open, then come here, tap. Alright, we're done. So what we have to do next is we're going to design the second page for our basic info. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this artboard. Alright, and here we'll be removing some items. You just have to remove this let's start from this side. So highlight everything, excluding this button, and then delete. I'm gonna bring, alright, before then, what we'll be doing here, just going to change this, remove this number, then we're going to bring this one here, the tick icon, we're going to bring it in here, Okay, so make sure you align it properly. So we're going to change the color of this circle to green as well. And then also we're changing this text, the feel of this text. Okay, so we're just going to take it back to 100%. Alright, so for here we just have to change this to highest education. So here is for your info, highest education, and here this will be detailed address. I'm gonna change this to detailed address. Here we're going to change this to resident type. Oh, resident type. So here we'll be changing this to email. Email. Then this here, we'll be changing this to Facebook. Alright. And then lastly but not the least, I'm gonna change this to purpose of loan. Okay, so for here I'm going to copy this icon. We don't need to copy it, just have to bring it here. So highest education, then let's check the alignment. So we have 16 pixel. Okay, that's for highest education. Then the resident, we're going to bring it also in our resident type. So I'm going to duplicate this, then bring it here. Alright, and also we'll be removing it from here. We'll remove it here, and also we're gonna leave here purpose of loan. Okay, so we're going to bring these two items up. Okay, let's just highlight them and drag them up. The space here, let's see, we have 41 pixel here, so I'm going to maintain the same size here. 47, no, so just highlight this two and then bring it up. 41, make sure you use the same 41. Then for this one, the space between these two is 40 pixel, so you're going to do the same thing, 40 pixel. Okay, so click on your artboard, click on the name of the artboard, and then reduce the height of your artboard to this place. Make sure it stops where the icon stops. Okay, so we're done with this page, and then we're going to change this to, alright, we don't need to change, let's leave the name for now. So the next step is for the contact. Just have to duplicate this. Alright, okay, so come here, I'm going to change the contact, the field, we're changing it back to 100%, and also delete this, duplicate this icon, bring it here. So mine is right behind my circle. Just have to right click and bring it to front. So let's align it properly. Okay, so we'll be changing the color of this circle to green. Okay, so here we're going to shift this, but before that we need to increase the size of, we need to increase the height of this artboard. So just increase it this way, then we'll be bringing this two down. Let's leave it here for now. Alright, so I'm going to highlight this and then bring them down. Okay, so mind you, this place is for your contact. What we're going to do is duplicate this and then bring it up here. So we're using 20 pixel, right? Let's see, 20 pixel. Okay, 20. So I'm going to change this to contact 1, and then we'll be changing the fill to red. Okay. Okay, so yeah, let's see, we're still going to highlight all this. Oh, I didn't spell this well. Contact. So we're going to change the weight to regular. So we just have to highlight only 3 buttons from here and then shift it up. Let's see, so we get to 20 pixel, 20 from here to my contact one, 20 pixel. Okay, so that's that. Then we're going to change this text to name. Alright, then this one we'll be changing it to telephone number. Okay, then this we'll be changing it to relation. Those of you that make use of one of these loan apps can relate how these things goes. Alright, so we're done with this. Then as for this part, we're going to highlight this 3 and then bring it down a bit. Alright, then we're going to duplicate this, bring it up, check the spacing, 20 pixel. So we're going to change this to contact 3. Contact 2, sorry. We'll be changing the fill to red and the weight of the text to regular. Okay, we're going to highlight this, then bring it up. So let's check the spacing, 20 pixel. Cool. And then we'll be changing this to name. Okay, so instead of doing this like this, all we have to do to make our work easier, let's just delete these guys. Okay, then come here, highlight this, duplicate them, then bring it down. Yeah, perfect. So make sure you check your alignment, 20 pixel. Now this is perfect. So what we have to sorry. Okay, so next thing we have to do is, we don't need to do this one by one again. You just have to duplicate, highlight everything, duplicate it for the third one. Okay, so just bring it down and let's see, 20 pixel, perfect. Let's confirm 20 pixel. So here I'm going to change this to contact 3, and then this relation, this one won't be relation again. Okay, yeah, it will. It's true, yes. So that's that. All right. Then I'm going to highlight these guys, and let's say 41 pixel. You remember? So let's make sure we maintain the same alignment, 41 pixel. Perfect. So all we have to do here is just to highlight this artboard and reduce the height to where our icon stops. Once you get to where, let me show you guys something. So once you get to where your icon stop, you'll see some red dots. I don't know if you're seeing this red icon and this red one. That's to show you that this is the ending part. All right, so this is it. Okay, we're done with this part. So we almost forgot to add something, guys. Very important. Okay, so we're still going to do this. Let me highlight this artboard. So we're still going to increase this artboard. I forgot to input something here. We're gonna bring this down. So we need a card, more like a card that says report credits, more like a tick or agreement card, something like that. So we're going to curve this to 5 pixel. Alright, and then we're going to duplicate this text, bring it in. So if yours is behind your shape, just bring it to front. Right click and bring it to front, and then change it to credits. Sorry, capital letter. Credits reports. Okay, so I'm going to change the weight to medium, and then align it. Yeah, wasn't in the center, just somewhere here. Then the spacing will be 16 pixel and 20 here. So we need another little button. Let's draw a rectangle here. I'm gonna reduce the size a bit. Change this to 18 pixel. The width and the height will be the same. So I'll be adding a stroke to it. Then I'm going to increase the stroke to 1.5%. So I'm going to bring this here. Okay. And then 8 pixel. Okay. As well. So for this, let's align this one properly. Let's say 41, right? So we just have to shift this down and then align it in the center as well. Perfect. So just have to increase the output. Just have to drag it down. Perfect. Okay, guys, we're done with this page. So for the next page, which is the loan, already done with other pages. So this next page is for this loan page. We don't have anything much to do there. All right, it's just to confirm every other pages that we've registered. All right, so what we have to do here is just to duplicate this one here. Let me check. Okay, so we're duplicating this page. So for this part, this is the part we'll be making use of for this section, this loan section. Just have to, this place is just to confirm everything with all the forms we filled and everything, most especially our bank name, bank account number, the BVN, okay, and your passport. That's just it. So for here, we're just going to change this. Okay, so let's just, you can actually delete it. You can actually delete this and then copy this one and paste, but not the same. So let's just continue, or let's just highlight this. I'm just looking for a way to make it easier and faster. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this, shift it inside here. So we're checking the alignment, 8 pixel. So do the same thing here. Delete this, delete this. Okay. Duplicate, bring it here. Okay. 8 pixel. Then delete this, highlight this too, duplicate again, then shift it to the side. So let's check 8 pixel. Alright, so here you already know what to do here. Just take it back to 100%. Take this one 100%. You can actually highlight everything all together. Alright, let me show you how to do that. So this is it. You just have to highlight them all together and do it once and for all. This is it. Okay, so there's nothing much to do here. It's just to confirm everything we've filled in here, most especially the BVN, bank name and account number. Alright, so we're actually done with this page. Now in our next page, we're going to design the next page, so that once we click on next, telling them that we have done filling all this form, and then we click on next, it will take us to another page where our loan is processing. Okay, and where your loan is processing, and also they will give you the eligible amount you can borrow after cross-checking your credentials and all that. Alright guys, thank you for staying still in this video. Alright, in our next video, we're going to continue from our next video. Bye. Alright guys, hope we are all doing great. Okay, so welcome to another section of this video. Okay, so like I said earlier, we'll be designing our loan processing pages. So we just have only 2 pages for that. And reason is because of the auto change animations that we want to do, but that will be later on in our prototyping, when we are doing the prototyping aspect. Okay, so let's get started. Before then, I want to arrange this project. I want to arrange my designs more. Okay, I want to bring this permission page. Just want to highlight this, guys. Hello, what are you doing? So I just want to highlight all this. No, excluding accounts page. Let's just start with this. Let me zoom this out. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna bring these guys down. I want to arrange them down here. This way. Perfect. So you can have something like this. Isn't this great? Okay, so for the next page, the processing page, we just have to duplicate from our home page because it will look more like our home page. Alright, I'm gonna duplicate this and then bring it down here. Alright, so I'll just leave it here. Okay, and what happened? Alright, so this is what we'll be working on. Okay, let me zoom this out a bit. So this is what we're working on. So here we're going to remove all this item inside here. Okay, so let's just lock this so it was the stratus. So I'm gonna highlight all this. Oh, what happened? What is the problem, please? So we just have to highlight this and delete them. Alright, and then we're going to bring this image, but before then I need to reduce the size of this. Oh, sorry, let's first of all bring in these dots here because we'll be needing them. So we're going to bring them inside this container. Okay, so mine is behind it. Just right click and bring it to front. Alright, place it in here. $16 pixel. Okay, so for this artboard, this one we locked. We're going to unlock it because we'll be changing the fill. We're not changing anything more, just some part of this, especially this part. I will make changing it to a very to orange. Change it to orange. So yeah, this is the shade I want. Okay, and then I'm gonna shift this up like this. Okay, bring this down. So I want it this way. Alright, that's all for this. So for this image, we're gonna bring in this image here. Okay, so we just have to right click and bring it to front. Okay guys, then I'm going to shift it, just bring it this way. Okay, so that's all for this, and then we need to bring in a text, but before then let's reduce the size of this, the height of this shape. I'll be reducing it to 200. 200. Alright. I think let me take it back to 220. I think 200 is too small. So yeah, I'm going to change this text to audit status. Audit status. And processing. Alright, so I just have to change this to regular, medium, and then as for this processing, I'm gonna highlight it. So the way I highlighted this, I want to highlight only this and then increase the weight. So how do we do that? You just double tap, okay, till you get this kind of highlighted view. Then place your mouse wherever you want to start from, and then tap once again. Here you highlight. Okay, so I just want to change this to a bolder text, semi-gold, and then align it in the center. Perfect. And then as for this, we're going to change this text to maximum amount. Okay, so we're going to reduce the size to 16 pixels and then the weight to medium. So we're going to bring this in the center as well, and the space between the two will be 16 pixels. Okay, and then for the price, just have to come here, copy this price here. Where is it? So let's just copy this, then paste it here. Okay, so this is it, 16 pixels as well. So here we're going to change the fill to white. Okay, but that, mind you, that doesn't mean this is the maximum amount. They are still processing it. So it will create another page where they will be giving you the maximum amount you can borrow. Okay, so it's still on process. So we're just going to highlight all this. Oh my god. Okay, just highlight all this. What is it? Okay, let's do them one by one. Okay, so I want to align them in the center. Perfect. Okay, alright, for this side, we're going to duplicate this text, bring it here. So right click and bring it to front. So we're going to change this to get your loans. Get your loan, enter in 5 minutes. Alright. Get your loan in 5 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to increase the size of this text to 24 pixels, and I'm changing the fill to black. So I just have to shift it to this side, and then 24 pixels. Perfect. Alright, so we're done with this. Let's see. Okay, so we're done with this part. We're still going to design our privacy policy page. Alright, so we just have to highlight this and then duplicate it for the second page. So the little we're doing here is this. We're going to change the fill of this shape. Let me shift this here. Just want to change this part alone. Okay, so I'm going to highlight this with selecting a darker shade of orange. So this color. Okay, so this is the color code FF5D02. Alright, I'm okay with this. So for this dots here, for this second one, we're going to change this one here. Where is it? The second one, which is this, we'll change the color to white, just like we did in our home page. And then this first one, we're changing it to gray. This gray. Yeah. So that's that. Then the image, we're changing the image to the other lady. Remember what we have. Okay, so just have to go to the assets, image and illustrators. Alright. Okay, so I just have to bring this here. Perfect. Okay guys, we're done with our processing page. So let's change the name of this artboard to processing page, and this one processing page 2. Alright, so guys, we're done with this. So in our next class, we'll be designing the eligible page, the page where they will show you the eligible amount you can borrow. Okay, so that's what we'll be designing in our next video. Okay, so I hope you guys are following up, and I hope you're really learning this course. So I wish you all the best, and then I hope to see you in my next class. Bye.